Swiss 105 Alpha, ready to pick up IFR clearance to Frankfurt am Main. Swiss 105 Alpha, Zurich delivery, expect runway 28, Zurich East 3 Victor departure with the Zurich East transition. Squawk 1000. Zurich East 3 Victor departure with the Zurich East transition. Squawk 1000. Swiss 105 Alpha. Swiss 105 Alpha, read back correct. Contact ground 121.755 when ready for pushback or engine start. Will contact ground 121.755 when ready for pushback or engine start. Swiss 105 Alpha, have a good morning. Thanks.
Swiss 137, ready to copy IFR clearance to Schiphol.
Swiss 137, Zurich delivery, expect runway 28, Vivid 1 Yankee departure, Vivid transition. Squawk 1000.
Vivid 1 Yankee departure, Vivid transition. Squawk 1000, Swiss 137.
Swiss 137, read back correct. Contact ground 121.755 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Will contact ground 121.755 when ready for pushback or engine start. Swiss 137, thanks.
KLM 50 Golf, runway 28 taxi via inner Alpha Alpha 1.
Runway 28 taxi via inner Alpha Alpha 1 KLM 50 Golf.
Swiss 137, gate Alpha 48, request pushback.
Swiss 137, Zurich apron, pushback and engine start approved, face west.
Pushback and engine start approved, face west, Swiss 137.
Swiss 433 Yankee at gate Alpha 17, request pushback and engine start.
Swiss 433 Yankee, Zurich apron, pushback and engine start approved, face east.
Pushback and engine start approved, face east, Swiss 433 Yankee. Swiss 8 Tango Zulu at gate Echo 47, request pushback.
Swiss 8 Tango Zulu, Zurich apron, pushback approved, face east.
Pushback and engine start approved, face east, Swiss 8 Tango Zulu. Swiss 105 Alpha, request taxi.
KLM 50 Golf, contact Zurich Tower 118.1.
Over to Tower 118.1 KLM 50 Golf, have a good morning.
Swiss 105 Alpha, runway 28 taxi via Echo, link 1, Foxtrot inner Alpha Alpha 1.
Runway 28 taxi via Echo, link 1, Foxtrot inner Alpha Alpha 1, Swiss 105 Alpha.
Swiss 199 Echo, gate Bravo 33, request pushback.
Swiss 199 Echo, Zurich apron, pushback and engine start approved, face west.
Pushback approved, face west, Swiss 199 Echo.
Swiss 110 Zulu at ramp Delta 9, request pushback and engine start.
Edelweiss 402, contact Zurich Tower 118.1.
Over to Tower 118.1, Edelweiss 402, bye-bye.
Swiss 110 Zulu, Zurich apron, pushback and engine start approved, face southwest.
Pushback approved, face southwest, Swiss 110 Zulu. Swiss 433 Yankee, request taxi to the active.
Swiss 433 Yankee, runway 28 taxi via inner Alpha Alpha 1.
Runway 28 taxi via inner Alpha Alpha 1, Swiss 433 Yankee. Swiss 8 Tango Zulu, ready to taxi to the active.
Swiss 8, Tango Zulu, runway 32 taxi via Delta, Hotel 3.
Runway 32 taxi via Delta Hotel 3 Swiss 8 Tango Zulu.
Helvetic 48 Yankee at ramp India 1, request pushback and engine start.
Helvetic 48 Yankee, Zurich apron, pushback approved. Face north.
Pushback and engine start approved, face north, Helvetic 48 Yankee.
Swiss 199 Echo, request taxi.
Swiss 199 Echo, runway 28 taxi via November, Foxtrot, inner, Alpha 1.
Runway 28 taxi via November, Foxtrot, inner Alpha 1, Swiss 199 Echo.
Swiss 8, Tango Zulu, contact Zurich Tower 118.1.
Contact Tower 118.1 Swiss 8 Tango Zulu. Have a good morning.
Please set parking brake.
Swiss 110 Zulu, request taxi.
Locking gear.
Swiss 433 Yankee, contact Zurich Tower 118.1.
Over to Tower 118.1 Swiss 433 Yankee. Bye bye.
Swiss 110 Zulu, runway 28 taxi via Echo, link 1 Foxtrot, inner, Alpha 1.
Runway 28 taxi via Echo, link 1 Foxtrot, inner Alpha 1, Swiss 110 Zulu.
Swiss 183 Bravo, at gate Alpha 11, request pushback and engine start.
Tow truck disconnected.
Swiss 183 Bravo, Zurich apron, pushback approved, face east.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Pushback approved, face east, Swiss 183 Bravo.
Air Baltic 88 Quebec ramp Delta 1, request pushback.
Air Baltic 88 Quebec, Zurich apron, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position Air Baltic 88 Quebec.
Air Baltic 88 Quebec, Zurich apron, pushback approved, face southwest.
Pushback approved, face southwest Air Baltic 88 Quebec.
Helvetic 48 Yankee, ready to taxi to the active.
Helvetic 48 Yankee, runway 32 taxi via Alpha, Kilo, Hotel 3, hold short runway 28.
Runway 32 taxi via Alpha Kilo Hotel 3, hold short runway 28, Helvetic 48 Yankee. Swiss 137 taxi for departure.
Swiss 105 Alpha, contact Zurich Tower 118.1 bye-bye.
Over to Tower 118.1 Swiss 105 Alpha.
Swiss 137, runway 28 taxi via November, Foxtrot, inner, Alpha 1.
Runway 28 taxi via November, Foxtrot, inner Alpha 1, Swiss 137.
Swiss 183 Bravo, ready to taxi to the active.
Swiss 137, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position for traffic, Swiss 137.
Swiss 183 Bravo, runway 28 taxi via inner Alpha 1.
Runway 28 taxi via inner Alpha 1, Swiss 183 Bravo.
Air Baltic 88 Quebec taxi for departure.
Air Baltic 88 Quebec, runway 28 taxi via Echo, link 1 Foxtrot, inner Alpha 1.
Runway 28 taxi via Echo, link 1 Foxtrot, inner Alpha 1 Air Baltic 88 Quebec.
Air Baltic 101 Kilo at gate Alpha 4, request pushback.
Air Baltic 101 Kilo, Zurich apron, pushback approved, face west.
pushback and engine start approved, face west, Air Baltic 101 Kilo.
Swiss 9 Tango Alpha, Gate Alpha 49er, request pushback and engine start.
Helvetic 48 Yankee, cross runway 28 at Kilo. Continue taxi via Kilo Hotel 3.
Cross runway 28 at Kilo. Continue taxi via Kilo Hotel 3, Helvetic 48 Yankee.
Swiss 183 Bravo, contact Zurich Tower 118.1.
Over to Tower 118.1, Swiss 183 Bravo. Have a good morning.
Swiss 9 Tango Alpha, Zurich apron, hold position for company traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position for traffic, Swiss 9 Tango Alpha.
Helvetic 48 Yankee, contact Zurich Tower 118.1.
Contact Tower 118.1, Helvetic 48 Yankee.
Swiss 110 Zulu, contact Zurich Tower 118.1, bye-bye.
Over to Tower 118.1, Swiss 110 Zulu.
Helvetic 511 Papa Gate Bravo 33 taxi via Echo 6 Echo November.
Gate Bravo 33 via Echo 6 Echo November, Helvetic 511 Papa.
Swiss 9 Tango Alpha, Zurich apron, pushback approved, face east.
Pushback and engine start approved, face east, Swiss 9 Tango Alpha.
Swiss 137, contact Zurich Tower 118.1, bye-bye.
Over to Tower 118.1, Swiss 137, bye-bye. Swiss 137 ready to go, runway 28.
Swiss 137, number 2 for departure. Hold short of 28I.
Roger, hold short of 28 for traffic, Swiss 137.
Zurich Tower, Ethiopian 736 Heavy, ILS runway 34.
The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Ethiopian 736 Heavy, Zurich Tower, wind 320 at 3, runway 34 cleared to land.
Runway 34 cleared to land. Ethiopian 736 Heavy.
Swiss 110 Zulu, Zurich Tower, wind 320 at 3, fly heading 260, runway 28 cleared for takeoff.
Fly heading 260, runway 28 cleared for takeoff, Swiss 110 Zulu.
Swiss 183 Bravo, contact Zurich departure 125.955.
Contact Zurich departure 125.955, Swiss 183 Bravo.
Helvetic 48 Yankee, contact Zurich departure 125.955.
Contact Zurich departure 125.955, Helvetic 48 Yankee.
Swiss 137, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Swiss 137.
Swiss 137, runway 28, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 28, Swiss 137.
Swiss 137, Zurich Tower, wind 320 at 3, fly heading 270, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Fly heading 270, runway 28, cleared for takeoff, Swiss 137.
Swiss 110 Zulu, contact Zurich departure 125.955.
Contact Zurich departure 125.955 Swiss 110 Zulu.
Swiss 199 Echo, holding short, runway 28.
Swiss 199 Echo, hold short of 28, departing traffic.
Affirm, hold short of 28 for traffic, Swiss 199 Echo.
Ethiopian 736 Heavy, exit right at Echo 4.
Exit right at Echo 4, Ethiopian 736 Heavy.
Swiss 199 Echo, runway 28, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 28, Swiss 199 Echo.
Ethiopian 736 Heavy, monitor ground 121.755, have a good morning.
Ground 121.755, Ethiopian 736 Heavy.
Air Baltic 88 Quebec, ready to go, runway 280.
Air Baltic 88 Quebec, number 1 for departure, hold short of 28.
Affirmative, hold short of 28 for traffic, Air Baltic 88 Quebec.
Swiss 137, contact Zurich departure 125.955.
Contact Zurich departure 125.955, Swiss 137. Zurich departure, Swiss 137, 3,600 feet.
Swiss 137, Zurich departure, identified, cleared, direct ZH544, resume the Vebit 1 Yankee, climb to flight level 180.
Cleared direct ZH544, resume the Vebit 1 Yankee. Climb to flight level 180, Swiss 137.
Swiss 110 Zulu, contact Zurich radar 126.225, bye-bye.
Contact Zurich radar 126.225 Swiss 110 Zulu.
Swiss 105 Alpha, contact Zurich radar 126.225.
Contact Zurich radar 126.225 Swiss 105 Alpha.
Swiss 183 Bravo, contact Zurich radar 126.225, bye-bye.
Contact Zurich radar 126.225 Swiss 183 Bravo, bye-bye. Zurich departure, Swiss 199 Echo, 2,700 feet.
Swiss 199 Echo, Zurich departure, identified, cleared, direct Momo, resume the Digest 1 X-ray, climb to flight level 190.
Cleared direct Momol, resume the Digest 1 X-ray, climb to flight level 190, Swiss 199 Echo.
Swiss 433 Yankee, contact Langen radar 127.6, have a good morning.
Center on 127.6, Swiss 433 Yankee.
Helvetic 48 Yankee, contact Zurich radar 126.225.
Contact Zurich radar 126.225, Helvetic 48 Yankee, bye-bye.
Zurich departure, Helvetic 1 Kilo Zulu, 2,500 feet.
Helvetic 1 Kilo Zulu, Zurich departure, good morning, identified, climb to flight level 170.
Climb to flight level 170, Helvetic 1 Kilo Zulu.
Zurich departure Air Baltic 88 Quebec, good morning, 2,100 feet.
Air Baltic 88 Quebec Zurich departure identified, cleared direct Zurich East, resume the Zurich East 3 Victor, climb to flight level 150.
Clear direct Zurich East, resume the Zurich East 3 Victor, climb to flight level 150, Air Baltic 88 Quebec.
Zurich departure, Helvetic 55 kilo, 2,100 feet.
Helvetic 55 kilo, Zurich departure identified, clear direct to Tuklo, resume the Zurich 2M, climb to flight level 170.
Cleared direct D2 Klo, resume the Zurich 2M, climb to flight level 170, Helvetic 55 kilo.
Zurich departure, Swiss 9 Tango Alpha. Good morning, 2,300 feet.
Swiss 9 Tango Alpha, Zurich departure identified, cleared direct Klo to 3, resume the Gersa 2 Whiskey, climb to flight level 180.
Cleared direct Klo 23, resume the Gersa 2 Whiskey. Climb to flight level 180, Swiss 9 Tango Alpha.
Swiss 137, contact Zurich radar 126.225.
Contact Zurich radar 126.225, Swiss 137, bye-bye. Zurich radar, Swiss 137, good morning, through flight level 165 for flight level 180.
Swiss 137, Zurich radar, identified, climb to flight level 370.
Climb to flight level 370, Swiss 137.
Top Swiss 1565, contact Munich radar 120.65.
Center on 120.65, top Swiss 1565.
Air France 65 Juliet Tango, contact Reims control 128.3.
Contact Reims control 128.3, Air France 65 Juliet Tango, bye-bye.
Zurich radar, Swiss 199 Echo. Good morning, through flight level 160 for flight level 190.
Swiss 199 Echo, Zurich radar, good morning, radar contact, climb to flight level 390.
Climb to flight level 390, Swiss 199 Echo.
Fraction 565 Yankee, contact Milan radar 124.925.
Contact Milan radar 124.925, fraction 565 Yankee.
Lufthansa 35 Echo, contact Munich radar 120.65, bye-bye.
Contact Munich radar 120.65, Lufthansa 35 Echo.
Zurich radar Magic Sun 5 Golf Whiskey, good morning, flight level 360.
Magic Sun 5 Golf Whiskey, Zurich radar identified. Arcus Air 25 Alpha Papa, Odina 4 Alpha, runway 35. Report ready for descent.
Odina 4 Alpha, runway 35, ready for descent. Arcus Air 25 Alpha Papa.
Arcus Air 25 Alpha Papa, descend to flight level 130.
Descend to flight level 130. Arcus Air 25 Alpha Papa.
Arcus Air 25 Alpha Papa, contact Milan, approach 135.075.
Contact Milan, approach 135.075, Arcus Air 25 Alpha Papa.
KLM 50 Golf, contact Reims Control 128.3. Itaro 416, contact Langen Radar 127.6, bye-bye.
Center on 127.6, Itaro 416.
Speedbird 709, contact Reims Control 128.3.
Contact Reims Control 128.3, Speedbird 709.
Swiss 110 Zulu, contact Munich Radar 120.65, bye-bye.
Center on 120.65, Swiss 110 Zulu, bye-bye.
Swiss 105 Alpha, contact Langen Radar 127.6, have a good morning.
Center on 127.6, Swiss 105 Alpha.
Zurich Radar, Swiss 9 Tango Alpha, through flight level 154 for flight level 180.
Swiss 9 Tango Alpha, Zurich Radar, identified, climb to flight level 370.
Climb to flight level 370, Swiss 9 Tango Alpha.
Swiss 183 Bravo, contact Vienna Center 124.4.
Center on 124.4, Swiss 183 Bravo.
Edelweiss 402, contact Milan Radar 124.925, bye-bye.
Center on 124.925, Edelweiss 402, bye-bye.
Zurich Radar, Air France 55 Romeo Alpha, flight level 360.
Air France 55 Romeo Alpha, Zurich Radar, identified. Helvetic 48 Yankee, contact Langen Radar 127.6.
Center on 127.6, Helvetic 48 Yankee.
Swiss Swiss 137, contact Dreams Control 128.3, bye-bye.
Center on 128.3, Swiss 137. Rams control, Swiss 137 through flight level 304 for flight level 370, direct Torpa.
Swiss 137, Reims control identified. Air France 21 Golf Alpha, contact Paris control 118.05.
Center on 118.05, Air France 21 Golf Alpha, bye-bye.
Itaro 148, contact Langen radar 127.6, bye-bye.
Contact Langen radar 127.6, Itaro 148.
Reims Control, Helvetic 1 Kilo Zulu, good morning, leaving flight level 161 for flight level 350 direct GTQ.
Helvetic 1 Kilo Zulu, Reims Control, radar contact. Itaro 300, contact Paris Control 118.05, bye-bye.
Center on 118.05, Itaro 300.
KLM 50 Golf, Reims control, expect Pacer 3 Alpha, runway 18 center.
Expect Pisa 3 Alpha, runway 18 center, KLM 50 Golf.
Alpine 42 Zulu Bravo, descend to flight level 120.
Descend to flight level 120, Alpine 42 Zulu Bravo.
Top Swiss 96 November Echo, contact Brussels Control 125.0.
Center on 125.0, top Swiss 96 November Echo.
Reach control, Swiss 776 Alpha, passing flight level 233 for flight level 360 direct Auburn.
Swiss 776 Alpha, Reims control, radar contact. Alpine 42 Zulu Bravo, contact Paris Control 118.05, have a good morning.
Contact Paris Control 118.05, Alpine 42 Zulu Bravo.
Speedbird 709, contact Paris Control 118.05, have a good morning.
Contact Paris Control 118.05, Speedbird 709.
KLM 50 Golf, Pacer 3 Alpha, runway 18 center. Report ready for descent.
Pacer 3 Alpha, runway 18 center, ready for descent, KLM 50 Golf.
KLM 50 Golf, descend to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level 070, KLM 50 Golf.
Ryanair 64 Golf Zulu, contact Langen approach 128.905.
Contact Langen approach 128.905, Ryanair 64 Golf Zulu.
50 Golf, contact l'engine radar 127.6.
Center on 127.6 KLM 50 Golf.
Top Swiss 25 Bravo Hotel, contact Paris Control 118.05.
Contact Paris Control 118.05 Top Swiss 25 Bravo Hotel. Bye-bye.
Alpine 64 Delta Québec, contact Paris Control 118.05.
Center on 118.05 Alpine 64 Delta Quebec.
Reims control, with Malta 4428, flight level 340.
With Malta 4428, Reims control identified. Alpine 73 Foxtrot Yankee, contact Paris Control 118.05. Have a good morning.
Contact Paris Control 118.05 Alpine 73 Foxtrot Yankee.
Ryanair 6 Québec, contact Paris Control 118.05.
Contact Paris Control 118.05, Ryanair 6 Quebec.
Reims Control, Air France 55 Romeo Alpha, good morning, flight level 360.
Air France 55 Romeo Alpha, Reims Control, radar contact.
Reims Control, Beeline 1 Hotel November. Good morning, flight level 380.
Beeline 1 Hotel November, Reims Control, radar contact. 8 Tango Zulu, contact Langen Radar 127.6.
Contact Langen Radar 127.6, Swiss 8 Tango Zulu.
Swiss 137, contact Brussels Control 125.0. Bye-bye.
Contact Brussels Control 125.0, Swiss 137. Brussels Control, Swiss 137, flight level 370.
Swiss 137, Brussels Control identified.
Brussels Control, Swiss 8 Tango Zulu, flight level 360.
Swiss 8 Tango Zulu, Brussels Control, radar contact. KLM 58 Lima, contact Schiphol arrival 126.68.
Contact Schiphol arrival 126.68, KLM 58 Lima.
Tower 148, contact Brussels approach 126.63.
Contact Brussels approach 126.63, Itaro 148.
Top Swiss 96 November Echo, contact Langen Radar 118.75. Center on 118.75, Top Swiss 96 November Echo, have a good morning.
Brussels Control, Speedbird 9 Whiskey Quebec, flight level 234.
Speedbird 9 Whiskey Quebec, Brussels Control, radar contact. Swiss 137, Brussels Control, expect Helen 2 Alpha, runway 18 center. Swiss 137, Brussels Control, expect Helen 2 Alpha, runway 18 center.
Expect Helen 2 Alpha, runway 18 center, Swiss 137.
Transavia 42 Yankee, contact Paris Control 126.475.
Contact Paris Control 126.475, Transavia 42 Yankee. Have a good morning.
Brussels Control, Helvetic 1 Kilo Zulu, good morning, flight level 350. Helvetic 1 Kilo Zulu, Brussels Control identified.
Brussels Control, KLM 18 Sierra, descending via Helen 2 Alpha, flight level 281.
KLM 18 Sierra, Brussels Control, radar contact. Swiss 137, Helen 2 Alpha, runway 18 center, report ready for descent.
Helen 2 Alpha, runway 18 center, ready for descent, Swiss 137.
Swiss 137, descend to flight level 240.
Descend to flight level 240, Swiss 137.
Brussels Control, Swiss 776 Alpha, descending via Pisa 3 Alpha, flight level 306.
Swiss 776 Alpha, Brussels Control, radar contact.
Good morning, Brussels Control, KLM 10 Zulu, descending via Pisa 3 Alpha, flight level 306.
KLM 10 Zulu, Brussels Control, radar contact.
Swiss 137, descend to flight level 100.
Descend to flight level 100, Swiss 137.
Swiss 137, contact Amsterdam radar 119.175, bye-bye.
Contact Amsterdam radar 119.175, Swiss 137. Good morning, Amsterdam radar, Swiss 137, descending via Helen 2 Alpha, flight level 239er.
Swiss 137, Amsterdam radar, radar contact.
Amsterdam radar, Air Portugal 675, leaving flight level 150 for flight level 180, direct Kudat.
Air Portugal 675, Amsterdam radar. Good morning, identified, climb to flight level 370.
Climb to flight level 370, Air Portugal 675.
Amsterdam radar, KLM 18 Sierra, descending via Helen 2 Alpha, flight level 231.
Swiss 137, contact Schiphol arrival 126.68.
Contact Schiphol arrival 126.68, Swiss 137. Schiphol arrival, Swiss 137. Good morning, flight level 156 with information Sierra.
Swiss 137 Schiphol arrival. Good morning. QNH 1011. Expect the ILS runway 18 center with the RIV 1H transition.
QNH 1011. Expect the ILS runway 18 center with the RIV 1H transition. Swiss 137.
137, cleared direct river, cross river at or above, flight level 100, cleared ILS runway 18 center.
Cleared direct river, cross river at or above flight level 100, cleared ILS runway 18 center, Swiss 137.
All aircraft be advised, information Tango, now current, QNH 1011.
Schiphol arrival, Swiss 776 Alpha. Good morning, flight level 097 with information Tango.
German Eagle 9956, contact Schiphol Tower 118.105.
Over to Tower 118.105, German Eagle 9956.
Top Swiss 91, Bravo Zulu, contact Schiphol Tower 118.105.
Contact Tower 118.105, Top Swiss 91 Bravo Zulu.
Swiss 776, Alpha Schiphol arrival, QNH 1011, expect the ILS runway 18 center with the RIV 1H transition.
QNH 1011, expect the ILS runway 18 center with the RIV 1H transition, Swiss 776 Alpha.
Schiphol arrival KLM 18 Sierra, flight level 131, we have Tango on board.
KLM 18 Sierra Schiphol arrival, good morning, QNH 1011, expect the ILS runway 18 center with the RIV 1H transition.
QNH1011, expect the ILS runway 18 center with the Rive 1H transition, KLM 18 Sierra.
KLM 18 Sierra, cleared direct river, cross river at or above flight level 100. Cleared ILS runway 18 center.
Cleared direct river, cross river at or above flight level 100. Cleared ILS runway 18 center, KLM 18 Sierra.
Schiphol arrival, KLM 10 Zulu, flight level 086 with the numbers.
KLM 10 Zulu Schiphol arrival, QNH 1011, expect the ILS runway 18 center with the RIV 1H transition.
QNH 1011, expect the ILS runway 18 center with the RIV 1H transition, KLM 10 Zulu.
KLM 20 Romeo, contact Schiphol Tower 118.105. Have a good morning.
Contact Tower 118.105, KLM 20 Romeo.
Schiphol arrival, KLM 96 Echo, flight level 070 with the numbers.
KLM 96 Echo Schiphol arrival, good morning, QNH 1011, expect the ILS runway 18 center with the RIV 1H transition.
QNH 1011, expect the ILS runway 18 center with the RIV 1H transition, KLM 96 Echo.
KLM 58 Lima, contact Schiphol Tower 118.105.
Over to Tower 118.105, KLM 58 Lima.
$2,500.
KLM 50 Golf, cleared direct river, cross river, at or above flight level 100, cleared ILS runway 18 center.
Cleared direct river, cross river at or above flight level 100. Cleared ILS runway 18 center, KLM 50 Golf.
KLM 1762, contact Schiphol Tower 118.105. Have a good morning. Over to Tower 118.105, KLM 1762. Lufthansa 2 Foxtrot November, contact Schiphol Tower 118.105.
Contact Tower 118.105, Lufthansa 2 Foxtrot November.
Swiss 137 established on final approach.
Swiss 137, affirm. Swiss 137, contact Schiphol Tower 118.105. Have a good morning.
Contact Tower 118.105, Swiss 137. Have a good morning. Schiphol Tower, Swiss 137, ILS runway 18 center.
Swiss 137, Schiphol Tower, continue.
Wilco, Swiss 137.
Swiss 137, wind 200 at tree, runway 18 center cleared to land.
Runway 18 center cleared to land, Swiss 137.
Swiss 137, exit left at Whiskey 8.
Exit left at Whiskey 8, Swiss 137.
Swiss 137, contact ground 121.805.
Ground 121.805, Swiss 137. Swiss 137, request taxi to assigned gate.
Swiss 137, Gate Bravo 27 taxi via Whiskey 8, Alpha 25, Alpha Quebec Bravo Alpha 4 Whiskey.
Gate Bravo 27 via Whiskey 8, Alpha 25, Alpha Quebec Bravo Alpha 4 Whiskey, Swiss 137.
KLM 1618. Ramp Delta 9er 3 taxi via Whiskey 6, Delta Alpha 22 Alpha Alpha 19er. Charlie Alpha 19er Echo. Bravo. Alpha 11 Alpha 10.
Ramp Delta 9er 3 via Whiskey 6, Delta Alpha 22, Alpha Alpha 19er, Charlie Alpha 19er Echo, Bravo Alpha 11 Alpha 10, KLM 1618.
KLM 18 Sierra, gate Delta 24 taxi via Whiskey 6, Delta Bravo Alpha 26 Quebec, Alpha 7 Alpha Alpha 8.
Gate Delta 24 via Whiskey 6, Delta Bravo Alpha 26, Quebec Alpha 7 Alpha Alpha 8, ATLM 18 Sierra.
Lufthansa 8, Charlie Juliet, Round Papa 4 taxi via Whiskey 6, Delta Bravo Whiskey 9er. Hold short runway 18 center.
Ramp Papa 4 via Whiskey 6, Delta Bravo Whiskey 9er. Hold short runway 18 center, Lufthansa 8, Charlie Juliet.
KLM 50 Golf, Ramp Papa 23 taxi via Whiskey 6, Delta Bravo Alpha 26, Quebec, Sierra 2.
Ramp Papa 23 via Whiskey 6, Delta Bravo Alpha 26, Quebec, Sierra 2, KLM 50 Golf.
All aircraft be advised information uniform now current. QNH 1012. Lufthansa 8. Charlie Juliet, cross runway 18 center at Whiskey Niner. Continue taxi via Whiskey Niner. Whiskey 12, Whiskey.
Cross runway 18 center at Whiskey Niner. Continue taxi via Whiskey Niner. Whiskey 12, Whiskey, Lufthansa 8, Charlie Juliet.
KLM 36, Mike. Gate Charlie 16 taxi via Whiskey 6, Delta, Bravo, Alpha 26, Quebec, Alpha 4, Alpha.
Gate Charlie 16 via Whiskey 6, Delta, Bravo, Alpha 26, Quebec Alpha 4, Alpha KLM 36 Mike.
Air France 59 November Bravo, Gate Charlie 5 taxi via Whiskey 6, Delta Bravo Alpha 26, Quebec Alpha 5.
Gate Charlie 5 via Whiskey 6, Delta Bravo Alpha 26, Quebec Alpha 5, Air France 59 November Bravo.